All right, now we want to dive into the app design studio itself. And our first project will be working on the admin part of it. I'll click on it and it will definitely open up the design studio itself. Now, I'm going to show us around most used um, properties, controls, and section of this app. So as we move forward, it will be very easy for us to know where to look for things. Now, if you look at the entire um, um, picture itself, like the entire screen, you're going to find out that we have the name of your Power App here, and it always shows the state of what you're doing currently. So if someone else is editing, you'd see that you can only view, except you have double authors that can work on it at the same time. For now, I'm the one editing, so it's indicated here. It also quickly shows you your environment, because there are different environments that you can work on. So it is good for us to know the environment we're working on, or we should be working on. So this gives us a clear understanding of the environment. This is your copilot. This is for notification. This is for settings. So some basic settings, not in the particular app. These settings are just general for the entire Power Apps as well. You can also see your user account here. Now, this left bar, the pane here, you see the tree view. So what tree view does is it shows you the different screen component controls in your app, and it shows you in a tree view where you can see the things that are under each. So for now, I have the screen. If I insert a component for the container, sorry, in this, you can see that it shows the container under the screen, and if I insert a button, it shows the button inside of the container. So this is the tree view of how to see things, and it's easy for you to locate any component from this part, because sometimes you just click on the particular component, it's highlighted in gray, so you can easily locate any component or element you're working with. So this is the insert. This is where you can easily insert, or you use the insert above. This is anything that has to do with your data, tables, collections, they all come in here. This is for formulas, variable, context variable, global variables, collections, and all that. You get them here. Anything that you use formula to get or manipulate, you see them here. This is just for you to search. You can search for anything, and you can also do bulk replace as well, which is very good. Now, this is where you can add data, see data, add Power Automate to your particular solutions, or some advanced tools like testing and to monitor your app, debugging and monitoring of your app. So these are the things you can see or frequently use within your design studio. Above here, it's where you can navigate back to the Power Apps home page. This is for your undo, to undo or to reduce something, more like Control Z. This is where you can paste, because of course Power Platform allows copying and pasting, and you can also copy from a different app and bring it here. Like I'm going, even if you have any other app that's already existing, you can just copy from that particular screen and just click on Ctrl V. You can see the same thing is pasted here as well. All right, so that's how you can use this particular button. You can insert the same way you insert with this other plus icon here. You can add data, you can add new screen, yeah, the same way you can also add new screens here. You just click on this new screen, so it's the same thing. Yeah, it's for your theme. You can set and change your theme colors, and I'm going to show you how to add modern controls. And this is where you can add your background colors, your background images, and whatever you need. All right, so these are where you can do the settings, and your app version history is just to see. We'll get to that part when we start working with fashion as well in publishing. So these are the things, and here is for your setting for you to set the display. You see, you can change the display. You can also customize the size. Supposing you're asked to build a Power Apps for a specific solution, maybe device that are not regular, that you can't really know the exact solution. You just need to know the width and the height, and then you can put in the information down there. So that's how you can do the stuff. One other thing I would like to add before I close this particular episode, because I wouldn't want it to be too long, is for us to had your modern controls. So for you to build using modern controls, you have to put it on yourself. As for now, it's not on by default. So you can see the symbol here under the update. You can allow multiple users to edit the app in the same section. You need to put that on, and if you do that, it will save your app, and then multiple people can actually work on the same app at the same time. So while that is refreshing itself, I'll also quickly in the same way show you how to put on your modern controls as well. Okay, you click on the settings, and under updates, under modern controls and themes, you select it to be on. Once you do that, you discover that your modern controls, including how to set themes, it's now added. So you can now add custom theme for this particular app. I like to use a custom color, which is I'll copy the color code here. Let me bring in the color code. All right, which is I'll click on add theme, and under this face you can see you can choose any color you want, right? So for me, I'll put in the color I want, which is green, and I can name that particular theme like this. I'll say my green theme. I'll say my green theme. That will be the name. You can also specify the default font you need for your app, or you would like to use for your app. Whatever you indicate here will be your default moving forward. So I also would want to lock the primary color. Yep, I will lock the primary color like this, and I'll create. So this becomes my new color. All right, moving forward, we'll start working with different things, and we'll start building, and I'll show some secret